everybody, this is Bobby with BC Designs, and I have another card that I'm going to share with you guys today. And I didn't finish the inside of this one, but of course you could put a piece of basic white in there, 4 by 5 1/4, and then put your sentiment in there, write your little greeting. But I'm not planning on sending this right now, so I'm just leaving it blank. But we'll go ahead and get started, and I'll share with you the stamp set. This is also the stamp set that is my featured product of the week. I am absolutely in love with this bundle. It is the one and only Delicate Pines. So I like I said, I am just in love with this one. You get 14 photopolymer stamps, and then the dies, I'm not even sure if I have it on there. Yes, you get 22, and as you can see, I can't even fit all of mine on my magnetic sheet that I have here. I need to rearrange them so I make sure that I don't lose any of them, but I'm just going to put them over there for right now for safekeeping. This is also the bundle I'm using for my monthly card club, and at the end of this video, I will share with you my projects that I am making for October. And I've started a new program where if you want to just check it out for a month, my monthly card program, you can sign up. It's a little bit more expensive. It's about $5 more because it's just for a month. And then if you want to sign up on subscribe on a regular basis, I believe it's $43 or $44 a month. It's very reasonable. So let's jump in and I will tell you all of our measurements. I have Secret C, and this is 5.5 by 8.5 scored in the middle. And then I have a piece of Pretty Peacock that is 3 by 5. And then my DSP is 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. And if you can see on my original, I did my Pretty Peacock layer here. I just went ahead and did that in Secret C, but I wanted to change it up in this one. So that's what we're going to do. And I've done a lot of the die cutting, so the video won't be so long, but it's just simple die cutting that you just use your colored cardstock that you choose and then just use the die to cut it out. There's no images right now. I am going to stamp one of them and then I'll have to die cut that out. So I will share that part with you guys. So let's just put that piece on there like so. And for right now, I'm just going to move this off to the side. So what I've done with these dies, which you get, if you can see, there's 3 of them and then one of the larger ones. So I cut out 4 in Pretty Peacock and 4 in the Secret C. And then I went ahead and did a Secret C in Pretty Peacock using this die. And then we're going to stamp our images, one each, one of Secret C and one using Pretty Peacock. So let's go ahead and we'll do the Secret C first. And we'll just stamp that right there. I probably could have fit both of them on one, but I wanted to make sure I had room for my die. So we're not going to push it that close to the edge. I would rather be safe than sorry. And then we'll just ink this one up in Pretty Peacock. Just stamp that one down. And then I can close this up because we're done with Pretty Peacock. I am going to stamp this sentiment while I have my Secret C ink open. So let's move these over. I'll die cut those out here in a minute. And then I did want to show you really quick, if I can pick that up, that I used the textured notes dies, and this is where that die came from, right there. I love these. They're very, very nice for sentiments. So let's go ahead and we'll ink this up in Secret C, and it's a tight fit. Just make sure that you give yourself time, and then just stamp it right in the center, just like that, okay? Let me clean that off. And this is a very easy stamp to just layer that die over and die cut out, but I will shove these all to, oh, I wanted to show you too. The 2 little center pieces I also cut out using one each of Secret C and Pretty Peacock, and it is the like little holly berries right here. So I just did that. Let me grab my die cutting machine really quick. I'm just trying to get everything prepared. Okay, a few months back, my die cutting machine got broke at an event. So I'm trying to be very careful. I want it to last me for a little bit longer before I have to replace it. I'm hoping it lasts for a very long time. And then, as you can see, like I just said, we'll just layer this. Just make sure we have it as good as we can get it. And then we'll die cut that piece out. I'll have another card for you on Thursday featuring the same bundle. So every Monday, I've started this product of the week program. And it's just where I feature a bundle or a suite, a product that I really enjoy and think that you, my customers, might as well enjoy. So I want to share that with you guys. And I am going to very, very, very soon be starting up again. Instead of doing Facebook Lives, I think I will just be doing YouTube Lives, because I've heard all the horror stories about Facebook and how they're sharing everybody's lives as reels. Let me put this back. And so I say let's just go to YouTube and share there. Okay, I did not die cut that out very well. Must not have had that one lined up very good, you guys. Let me stamp this again. I won't make you guys watch me. I'm just going to pause it, and I will be right back when I have a better and prettier image. Okay, we have that now. I'm just going to bring in my silicone mat because that works really well for this next step. So I'm just going to bring these in. And how I did it the first time, I'm just going to do it the same way because it was so easy. I'm just going to put a small dot of green glue in the center of each one. Just like that. Maybe that one needs just a bit more. Okay. Let me pull my sleeves back. And then the first one, I just simply make a cross and just put them kind of like that. And then I just used my snips to kind of push down on it a little bit so they would adhere to each other. And then I took the next one and lined it that way. And you could use your pick tool. I'm just not seeing mine right now. Just push down. And this one the same. Oops, don't get my hand in those down there. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here with the pretty peacock. Just make us a cross. Okay, did I lose one or did I not cut 4 for this one? I could have swore I had 4. Oh, that rhymes. Okay. I'm a poet and didn't know it. You guys. Okay, I guess I need to... Oh, you guys, I found it. Lord help me. I knew I cut 4. I knew I did. Okay, you guys were probably yelling at me. I'm just trying to make sure I have it going. Yeah, that's upside down. I must have picked one up after I had adhesive on it because it looks like that one might have had a glue dot, but I don't know how that is even possible. Okay, let's just move that and go on before that drives me insane. And then for these, I mean, you could still use, we'll just go ahead and use the glue, the green glue. I used a glue dot on the ones before, but it doesn't really matter. You can use green glue or glue dots, whichever. Okay, and so I did with this one the same thing. You're just going to put these leaves opposite of the solid color. And we'll do the same thing with the Secret Sea, just something like that. And then that's where these guys come in. I'm going to hopefully find my pick tool because our little glue on the end helps to flip these over. And this one I am going to use a glue dot. And then as soon as this video is over, I'm going to go wash my hands. They look horrible. And the thing is, I just washed my chamois today. So I don't know. I guess it's that Secret C, that dark ink on there that's doing it, which I have stamped quite a bit today. Okay, I'm just trying to make myself a small little ball out of that glue dot. Now, if I can get it off my finger without stabbing myself, that would be great. Okay, so I'm just going to flip these over now. And we'll put the secret, or the Pretty Peacock on the Pretty Peacock, and the Secret C one on our Secret C. Okay, now we should be about ready for these guys. I'm going to put a little dot of glue right there and just add just a wee bit more on that one. And then we'll just adhere our pretty little flowers, and we're just going to leave those set there just for a minute so they adhere. We'll bring our card back in and grab our ribbon. Now this is on the last chance list. I believe it's $8.55. It's the white woven weave ribbon. And we're just going to tie ourselves a bow. So I want to make sure I pull off enough. Put that over there. And let's just go ahead and... Okay guys, I am so sorry, but the software that I use, I absolutely love, but it decides to when I have to pause and then come back, which I don't know why I didn't pause where it quit recording, but at some point when I was tying the ribbon, it did quit recording. So I did want to pop back on here and just tell you, all I did was simply wrap the ribbon around. I tied my bow. I decided where the placement was. I used mini dimensionals to put my label down, and I put a dimensional on each of one of those and put them on the back. I think this is where we stopped recording at. And then I used the faceted snowflakes and just put 3 of them on the card front, and that was it. We only needed a few more minutes for it to continue on with us when it decided to quit recording. I am very sorry about this, and I think that this has done this enough now that it's time for me to reach out to them and ask why I keep having this issue. So I apologize, but please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the card, if you liked it. Please make sure that you subscribe and check back on Thursday. I will have another card featuring this gorgeous bundle for you guys. Thanks and God bless. Bye-bye.